Hi guys, Vincent here. I want to try something new in my YouTube channel. I want to give you guys free full course data analyst Power BI series here in this channel for you guys to learn how to become a full-fledged data analyst and how to utilize Power BI for data visualizations in your business so that you can make data-driven decisions for your business to grow. Let's get right into it. Welcome to my Power BI Masterclass. It will be an intensive full scope training conducted by me, Vincent Liu. Right? The course flow will be like this, where I'm going to talk about data analysts. Right? What is data analyst? What does data analyst do? And we'll move on to some practicals where it involves data preparations, then followed by data modeling, and then lastly, we have our data visualizations using Power BI and data management. So this will be our full course series. And first of all, we're going to talk about data analysis first. And the data analysis scope, we're going to consider of a few subtopics. We're going to talk about introductions, overview of data analysts, roles in data, tasks of a data analyst, and then we will check our knowledge, and then we will do some summary. So this video here, we're going to go to Introduction to Data Analysis. So why is data so important? Imagine you are able to load a lot of data and then transform them into a very quick understanding visualizations like this picture here in Power BI. How amazing is that? Because all this complex data alone, you can't actually do any type of analysis. You need to have an easy to understand visuals for us to make quick decisions. And why is data so important? Let me give you some examples. Data explosion. Imagine, a business, right? A retail business has a lot of data on a daily basis. Right? We have transactional data, we have telemetrics from services data, we have social media signals data, we have retail browsing and purchase behavior. There's so much data, and data alone can't actually give you guys any insights. We need to make them into some meaningful insights and data to analyze. How do we do that? Right? The challenge of data utilization. Data is abundant, but are business using it effectively? The struggle includes making sense of the raw data. We need to make sense of the raw data, extract meaningful insights like I said just now, and take timely action based on the data so that we can have a data-driven decisions. The power of data in retail. Why is data so important? We need data in retail business. First of all, to track inventory, Where does all the inventory goes to? And is our data, our inventory depleting too much? Do we need to replenish them? We need all these kind of informations. Identify purchase habit. We need to know our customer, our audience base. Our customers, does our customer prefer, model A from this type of inventory, or model B, for example, all this we need data to give us some stories. We need to detect trends and patterns. Let's say in January the sales trend drops, in December the sales trend increase. So by knowing all these sales trends, sales habits, we can better prepare ourselves to prepare more model B in January, less model C in December, things like that. Recommend purchases. We can even recommend the users, from their browsing history, optimizing pricing, what's the best pricing, if we increase some pricing, the sales drop, we bring down a lot of pricing, the sales increase, but it's not optimized. That's why we need to optimize the pricing. Obviously we can detect fraud in data as well. That's why data is very important in every business. So understanding sales pattern, we need to know how to analyze sales over the time. There's a lot of type of analyzing. We can go day by day analyzing, week over week, month over month. All these are very important, right? Analyzing sales over time, compare current sales to historical data, right? We need something to compare against as a standard. Are we improving? Are we decreasing in sales? Okay, are we improving? Example, sales performance versus the same week last year. Okay, this is all very important sales data. And the key to understand data storytelling. Okay, data storytelling enables business leaders to make informed decisions. Right? For example, the example that I used just now, if the inventory is too low based on the current run rates, right? Is the run rate very high, and then the inventory is not enough to cover all this kind of thing, right? Faster and more precise decision strategies and competitive advantage, right? Data analysis is like a storytelling. What kind of story you can bring forward from the data, as well as turning data into actions. Having data and insights is not enough, right? You need to act on it, right? Based on this data, based on these insights, how do we best prepare ourselves to adjust according to the data, right? Do we need to adjust the marketing strategies, identify failing campaigns, optimizing resources allocations, right? We need to act on it in order to improve, right? The role of data experts. Obviously, in a big business, we need collaborations between data experts, right? Data engineers to collect data and manage it, data scientists to analyze it and do the modeling and do some analysis for us, so that we can build a data-driven culture within the organization. Making data stories accessible, right? We need to make sure all our colleagues, right, as a data analyst, make sure all our colleagues, whether they are database or they are non-database, but if we were able to give them real, easy to understand data visualizations, they can make decisions very quick. Right? Place them in the discovery locations, integrate them with the daily decision making. Right? Ensure the data, the stories convey to your users. Right? The conclusion: data analysis is a game-changing business growth, right? In this century, guys, everybody is using data, so do not get left out. Make sure you use data in your business. Okay, telling compelling stories with data drives real impact. Build a culture in data-driven decision making in your company today. Start your data telling journey today, guys. Okay, so I completed the introduction for data analysts. I'll see you in the next video. We're gonna share with you guys more about data analysis. Peace.